We could be lovers if the timing was right. We could take a moment, leave it into a night, like a moth to flame, burning in the light. We could be lovers. The chorus kind of finished in 2005. We did a couple of concerts, and when we finished, probably a month later, I was pregnant with my son Cal, and I didn't know he was a boy, and I didn't know I was going to call him Cal. But all I knew was that I had this great love for this person inside me that I'd never met. And it's all the time I was dreaming of what he would be, whether he'd be a boy or a girl, or what would he be like, what colour hair would he have, what colour eyes. And that was the first song I wrote for my first solo record, Dream of You.
People want to know if there's a chance that the Corrs come back and play together one day, and especially come down to South America.
Oh, I really don't know, so I'm sorry. I have no answer to that question. There are no plans, but I'm here, and I will be here playing and touring. So I never say never, but there are no plans, so I kind of have no real concrete answer for that.
The first times you came on stage, especially alone, how did you feel like?
I love it. I love it on my own. I think I was kind of always meant to do this, but I do remember the first time I had a big concert on my own, and I was scared. I was really scared because I didn't have my family with me. And I think the reason is because, if it's a good concert, it's my responsibility. If it's a bad concert, it's my responsibility, which it won't be about. But, it was like with the Corrs, there were 4 of us responsible. So if like one person was having a bad day, 3 of us were probably having a good day. But now it's just me. But, it's been a great experience. I've loved doing both. I mean, before the Corrs were together, myself and Jim had a band together, and I was the singer with him in the band, and we used to do traditional Irish music, and that's where we got a lot of the original traditional Irish songs that we used in the Corrs from those days. So I've had kind of like 3 reincarnations, Jim and I, Jim, Caroline, Andrea and myself, and now just me. So for me it's great. I love it. One more moment for a little while. When I go, I'll be back before you notice. One last chance before I say goodbye.
Can you tell us a little bit more? How did it come like that you decided to put your music and, your image to charity to help people?
Well, I think if you're lucky enough to have success all over the world, with what you do, then I think it's really important to try and give back and to try and help other people, because a lot of people have helped me on my way to success, and I think it's really important that I help people too. I naturally empathise with people, so it breaks my heart when I see people in really hard conditions. So I've done a lot of stuff that I felt that I could add something to. I don't do charity for charity's sake. If I feel I can bring something, then I do it. And last year I went to Oxfam with Tanzania, and it was a program called Ending Poverty Starts with Women. It was specifically designed towards enabling women, giving them rights to their land, registering their land, giving them tools, and trying to change the attitude towards women in Tanzania, because women in Tanzania experience violence. Up on 80% of women experience violence every day. And that can be sexual, physical in any way, or economical. And that's just normal in Tanzania. So part of my job was to try and make people think that there's another way to live. It's late at night and I'm feeling down. There's a couple standing on the street sharing summer kisses and silly sounds. So I step inside, pour a glass of wine. With a full glass and an empty heart, I search for something to occupy my mind. but you are in my head, swimming forever in my head.